All right. So the documentation continues, and as you can see, we're about to head off to a shift with the kiddos. We get to wear the neon to be the fun camp counselor type energy with those guys, and I'm stoked for it. It should be good. And on to today's quick recap wins challenges. Like I mentioned, the reason I'm doing this is to keep it super raw, unedited. You guys are just getting Jake in between shifts or just in a very un unscripted, unedited format because I'm doing my best to create a movement in my own life that is the opposite of the artificial movement or the synthetic movement with artificial intelligence. I believe more fully in the natural intelligence of who we are and what we are and what this world is consisting of and nature and all of these things, right? So in doing so, it's one of those ones. I saw a video where a guy walks into the frame and he just says, Congratulations, you've reached an Instagram checkpoint. I'm not going to do anything to try and capture your attention. I'm not going to add music. I'm not going to have a bunch of cuts or filters or anything like that. I'm just going to talk, and you are going to have to use your attention span if you want to hear what is going on here. And I thought it's just brilliant because it's just the antithesis to quick cuts, fast pace, high energy, lots of like attention grabbing stuff. So I thought maybe I'll do the same, and maybe it only gets 5 views, but those 5 people are the ones who I'm talking to. So wins, highlights, what went well today. Just feeling an immense amount of appreciation. Once again, got an opportunity to do some work with my dad on a fence just for a couple hours, building in the backyard. It was a little drizzly. It was just perfect. And I also got a chance to meet up with one of my good friends. Him and I have been in each other's lives since August. We were introduced through a friend. Him and I we did some Hug Your Bros, Compete, and Connect events together. We had an opportunity to sit in a psilocybin ceremony together. We had the opportunity to be in the same year-long apprenticeship program working and dieting psilocybin as a master plan. We had the opportunity to do combo facilitator training together. We've been through a lot, and so it was just cool because one of the moments, and this is my homework for life, is that towards the end of the time together, he just looked at me and he said, you know what? Even though I don't have a massive community here in person, I still feel so held, so supported, and so connected. And, he started to list off who was around, and it wasn't any list. He just looked at me and he said, well, I've got you in town. And beautiful moment just to reflect on the fact that even having one person who we can deep dive with, we can be completely honest with, we don't have to hide anything or reserve anything in our conversation. We can go to the depths, the nooks and crannies of all of our fears, insecurities, and pain points, but we can also speak life into each other. We can watch each other and observe each other through the waves of life when things are going really well and blossoming and evolving and expanding, and when things are getting mucky and challenging and we're not at our best. And yet we can walk through those seasons together. It's just it only takes one person to have that connection with to really feel like we're supported and we're connected. And beautiful reminder. That was my piece of my little homework for life, was that one sentence. Challenges, lessons. I had a really vivid dream last night, and it just has me pondering some of the ways that I'm living my life. And it wasn't even anything super clear, obvious, like, oh, you got to stop doing this or you got to start doing this, or it was nothing like that. It was just kind of, I woke up and felt some energy had moved. And I don't know if you guys have ever had that, where a dream actually kind of alters the way you live. Some of you might have had this where a partner has a dream that you cheated and they wake up super pissed at you all day. That's an energy transfer, all right? But this one wasn't like that. It was just kind of, I woke up with a little bit of a deeper peace, an appreciation for life is kind of the best way I can describe it. So for me, the lesson here, or what I'm choosing to work with in that, is just, may I stay connected to that energy and trust that my dreams have some significance that can impact my life here in the waking realm as a human, Yeah, I'm off to work. Time to go lead a bunch of warm ups and get some kids whipped into ninja shape. And we'll be back tomorrow with more insights. Big love, you guys. Ciao.